Hello my friends, welcome back. It's episode 17 of the Ultimate Challenge. It is Saarbrucken. Okay, so the mission briefing says that we should be able to just run down here and smash these airfields. So I am absolutely going to do that. I guess that this line here indicates an area where the enemy is going to infinitely respawn. It's oh yeah, there's one over here in the corner as well. Well, I'm not 100% certain that there's infinite respawns. There might not be, to be fair. But I guess it's a possibility. Now, you will note here that this is a major river. So they cannot cross except here, 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 this major thoroughfare here, and then I guess the red team has got full access. I wish I knew if there was infinite reinforcements or not, because if the reinforcements are infinite, then I will never be able to secure this side of the map. So I'm going to have to do a deep dive and then withdraw. But if they weren't infinite, or if I could somehow just put a load of units along the edge here to stop them spawning, then I could secure this side of the map with this major river area here. Just block this bridge. And then start cleaning this out. I'm not 100% sure how this mission is supposed to work, to be fair. And with slow reaction, it's going to be difficult to defend. One other thing that I need to consider is, so normally I would just do a full replacement on everything. However, I need to think about whether I want to replace these or whether I actually just want to leave them as they are. Because they've got self-repair, and I actually have a limited number of these units. It's not about prestige, it's about I have a limited number of these left. Do I need that strength? Do I need that full power early, or can I just leave it to self-repair? Okay, so these are city tiles. Right. Right, first things first, I'm going to have to shuffle my fighters back in. I think it would be very wise to shuffle at least some tacticals back in as well. I don't know if the use of strat bombers is advised here. Probably not. Okay, I need this fast attack anti-aircraft gun. Let's bring back the other 15 centimeter as well. Okay. So I guess the point is, we don't really need to hold here, but we can if we wish. It's only one tile to block, which is this one. We can get this to be very powerful very cheaply. The anti-tank that I have available to me is not exciting, to say the least. This is interesting. I cannot. I don't know how many. I don't know how much more of this type I have. Hang on. $23. Hmm. 23 is not a huge amount. In fact, let's just let's sell that actually. I was just thinking I could convert a recon car into an AT and get some experience, but changing class reduces experience by 1 star, so I'd have to use one of these two. I actually really don't have a lot of highly experienced units just lying around. Okay, alright, so if I buy if I buy an anti-tank here, there's an enemy airfield here too. Oh, I don't really feel like I have the slots for this. Does this support? No. See, I thought about just putting some cheap infantry here and an anti-tank gun to just hold the line there for as long as possible. But the problem with that is that most of the attackers here are infantry. I don't have a 15 centimeter to just stick there. It's just a very wide region that I have to defend. This map is way wider than it is actually long. Okay, so let's do the obvious things. We'll put a fast attack anti-aircraft gun here. Plus recon cars. And my best tanks. Because we're gonna go on a deep dive down here to smash these airfields as per the mission briefing. And the only thing that I have to do in this mission is hold these two hexes. The bonus objective of holding this one and this one we can sacrifice pretty readily if we wish. If the enemy reinforcements are infinite and we're just going to be facing a non-stop horde of units, then it may be wise to give up this side and give up this side and just resist them here where we have high ground and really tight terrain. Okay, let's bring along my killer infantry as well. And an anti-tank. We'll fall back to this line. Okay, if I'm going to take out their airports and crash their planes, then I don't need my fighters or anything over here. Okay, deployment of the aircraft is easy. Once again, not deploying any more aircraft that can fit in one airport. Right, what I'm gonna do is... I don't know if I'm concerned about losing these or not. Let's shuffle this one out because it's actually got good experience on it and I don't want to lose it. Let's buy another one that can actually just be thrown away. I won't even get a truck for it. Okay, so these units are throwaway units which I can replace in the middle of the battle. I'm going to move him here and put the anti-tank gun behind him to block this bridge. They're still going to be able to get through eventually, but it should hold for a while. The way that this bridge is positioned, I cannot actually stop. I'd have to block all three tiles to actually stop a recon car from getting across it. I think. There might be a forced path to this tile. I wonder if I can get my hands on another cheap anti-tank gun. In an ideal world, we'd want 15 centimeters, but it's just not going to happen. No, that'll do. Throwaway army. If it dies, we'll repurchase it. There's a supply hex here. There's a supply hex here. We can just rebuy units and push them to the front line if we need to. I'm not going to worry about this side of the map too much. Although it does look quite defensible. I don't have the core slots to defend everywhere. Excuse me. Right. 15 centimeter here. In fact, let's withdraw that one. Put the healthier one on this side. 15 centimeter here. I was just thinking about bringing the 21 over here. Probably not a great idea. Hills. Okay. I'm actually going to shuffle one of these tanks out. Actually, do you know what? The thing is, engineers are deadly in combat, but with no retaliation, they will not. They'll be useless. So the reason why you put engineers in a city tile is when the enemy attacks a city tile, it's a close combat, and engineers rule at close combat, thanks to their close combat defense. And that does make them hard to kill in these particular kinds of tiles. But I just get the feeling that I'm going to be paying a lot of money to just constantly repair them. Why do that? Why waste precious engineers when I can just bulk out with these things? Right, one thing that I need is my heavy anti-aircraft as well. To defend this. This is the main point of defense here. Okay, extra units to defend. You know, this is good because this actually lets me buy another anti-tank, so I can choke out these points. And you know what? I can actually just go with a wagon for these. Not really necessary to go crazy. Do you know what? I can add cheap anti-air here just to be annoying. We're going to be running a lot of disposable units here. And if they die, we're just going to immediately buy them, replace them, and send them back to the front line. I think this is going to work. Put a set here. They're not 15cm guns, but they'll have to do. Almost makes me wish I didn't have denied artillery, because I'd buy some cheap artillery and just put it here to help with the infantry, which is going to be my main issue. Okay, I'll have my tanks. I'm just going to have a main force here that's just going to push down and destroy everything. We'll have to adapt to the circumstances. Do you know what? I really don't need additional tanks right now. What I need is one of my old 10cm. I don't know if I should commit it to here. If I commit it to here, I had best be ready to run it away. Yeah, you know what, I will. So these artilleries are defending here. I'm just concerned about this bridge here becoming a point in which the enemy can get in. Let's be honest, I was never going to use these anyway unless I was going to use them now. So, my original plan with these artillery pieces was, if I got any 0-slot heroes, or if I got enough 0-slot heroes, I was eventually going to bring all this artillery back. But I just never got any. I have one half-slot hero. And that's it. That's all I've got. Okay, so the plan is move this artillery here, because it's slightly out of position. These guys will entrench and hold this area with the aircraft supporting. No way across the river here, so they're just going to hit here and here. These disposable units are going to hold here and here for as long as possible. We will assess how this situation develops. But there's only one tile on which they can attack here. And here. So this should not be an easy situation for them. I should be able to hold there for quite some time. I think this might be one of these tiles where you have to move from here to here to here to get through. You can't go from here to here or from here to here. And I'm not 100% on that, but we'll move this here and we'll see how the situation develops. And I'll reposition this, because this one's got a fortress supporting it. So I'll reposition this here or here to defend this pass. Not forgetting that the anti-aircraft guns can be converted to anti-tank, and these anti-aircraft guns are actually pretty solid against infantry as well. Okay, this is my mostly core army force here, and it's going to push down to take these two. Clear away these enemies. Having cleared this area, I guess just pull back and see how the situation develops. I'm worried about another Ebro situation where I'm just being attacked constantly. Yeah, I don't think strat bombers are going to be useful because they can't. They're not killers, as it were. I think I'm going to be needing to kill things. In terms of spares, I still have plenty of 15cm spares, but, you know, it only takes one bad mission to start eating through that stockpile. I genuinely don't have many 21 spares, so just gonna have to live with it. Why didn't I think of that? I do have disposable artillery. Alright, it's alright to keep my real artillery out there. But I could, just buy. I mean, I captured loads in the Spanish Civil War. I could just buy cheap disposable artillery and deploy it. Sure, why not? I can free up 2 slots. I got loads of 70 and 75mm. Cheap artillery, which I wouldn't mind losing. I can hold on to my 10cm forever until I find some 0-slot heroes. Okay, cool. So now I can position these guys in the appropriate tiles to block access, and then back them up with AT and artillery. No stress. Looks like that stockpile of garbage is going to come in useful after all. My inept logistics is really hurting me here. An extra 10 core slots would be really nice. Alright, I'm not going to overthink it too much. This was definitely one of the hardest deployments. I think this is going to be... it's going to be okay. But slow reaction is definitely going to hurt me. But this part of the river seems really holdable. So I've got the main body of my elite units here. Smash down, clear out, be aggressive, and do our best to eliminate the enemy in the open field here. These guys can smash their heads against this river. Okay, alright, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.